On top Naija economy, FEC don approve economic sustainability plan. For the meeting wey Federal Executive Council FEC hold on Wednesday, June 24, 2020, on top economic sustainability plan, Finance Minister Zainab Ahmed submit the approved memo give Council on behalf of Presido Buhari. E tok say dem go carry 1.2 trillion naira as structured low-cost loan from the Central Bank of Naija with other diverse finance institutions wey dey Naija, carry 344 billion naira from bilateral and external sources, and the other 500 billion naira wey dem go still carry na stimulus package wey don already dey for the 2020 Appropriation Act wey dem don amend.
This whole plan is to enable us respond to the triple problem of low exchange rate, huge unemployment, as well as negative growth, which is facing us now. And the interventions that are outlined in the plan was to ensure that we prevent businesses from collapsing and also to infuse liquidity within the Nigerian economy. It's also to create jobs using labor-intensive methods such as agriculture, facility management, housing construction, direct labor interventions that will create a lot of jobs very, very quickly. We also have proposed and in the plan to undertake growth-enhancing jobs using creative infrastructure investments in roads, bridges, solar power, communications technology, and several others.
For inside the plan, dem go do manufacturing and local production at all levels wey go make Naija people to dey use wetin dem dey produce for Naija make we fit dey self-sufficient.
This whole plan is to enable us respond to the triple problem of low exchange rate, huge unemployment, as well as negative growth, which is facing us now. And the interventions that are outlined in the plan was to ensure that we prevent businesses from collapsing and also to infuse liquidity within the Nigerian economy. It's also to create jobs using labor-intensive methods such as agriculture, facility management, housing construction, direct labor interventions that will create a lot of jobs very, very quickly. We also have proposed and in the plan to undertake growth-enhancing jobs using creative infrastructure investments in roads, bridges, solar power, communications technology, and several others.
Dem still make provision for serious implementation for the plan. The finance minister can still talk say federal government don dey ready to do all the ogbonge things wey dem talk because say the money don already dey ground.
So when we are going to create roads, for example, we expect the Minister of Agriculture and Minister Fashola not to have to buy bitumen, but consider the use of limestone and cement, which are locally available and produced here. That way we conserve local resources. We also are able to now ignite the other sectors within the economy as we buy inputs in terms of aggregate stones and such like for road construction. The same thing for housing construction as well. The design is to have 300,000 houses built using standard designs that will be done by the Ministry of Works and Housing, but using strictly low-cost materials and giving the housing units development to small architectural firms, engineering firms, small young people that have membership of like 5 or 10, and then they'll be given a certain number of houses to build.
Babatunde Fashola, wey be Works and Housing Minister, come present memo on top infrastructure projects, and im yarn say dem wan construct 7 roads wey go generate employment give more than 2,500 people for Naija.
The roads approved were Akure to Ado Ekiti Road, connecting Undo and Ekiti states, Ukana Akpuatong Ikot Ntwen Road in Akwa Ibom State, Iluke Ayetoro Kiriabugi Egon Road in Kogi State, Odono Elewe Idiayinre Mamu Ogun State border in Oyo State, Tamawa Gulu Road in Kanu, Potiskum Fika Bajoga Gombe Road linking Yobe and Gombe States, and Kachako Dambazao Road in Kano State.
Boss Mustapha, will be Secretary to the Government of the Federation, come present memo on top emergency procurement contract for soil erosion and flood control projects.
The projects which are 11 in number, are spread across the 6 geopolitical zones of the Federation. This is actually to develop facilities close to oil fields where manufacturing oil and gas components as well as research and development can be carried out. The parks will also serve as centers for the integration of local entrepreneurs into manufacturing space of the oil and gas industry.
For the meeting, Minister of Women Affairs and Minister of Youth and Sports Development can't tell the council some of the ogbonge things where they don't do.
We are encouraging every state to domesticate the Child's Right Act in order to address issues affecting our children and their full participation in nation building.
As they work on the successor to the ARPG, sports will, going forward now, be classified not as recreation, but as a business, to be driven by the policy on sports as industry.
Lai Mohammed, who be Minister of Information, and now say the council don't approve infrastructure development contract on top Naija oil and gas scheme give Bayelsa and Cross River State for over 780.2 million naira. The Ministry of Aviation can still secure approval on top the engagement of consultants wey go do post-contract supervision as they don dey remodel the Accident and Investigation Bureau Annex building for Abuja for 372.2 billion naira. This na the 13th Federal Executive Council meeting for year 2020, and for the meeting, the members can approve the appointment of consultants for the takeover of the Fararuwa Multipurpose Dam within Nasarawa State for 294 million naira. This na the ogbonge informate where we dey bring come for una on top with tori for today as FEC don approve economic sustainability plan. Make una sabi say na TMC TV na im carry this ogbonge informate come give una, and my name na Oiza Aboriogun.